Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Paradox runs until we decide to do something else. It's Thursday, it's July 4th, and it is a brand new streaming day. I was just hanging out with some friends of mine before I started the stream because, hey, I do buzzkill. I do like to start on, mostly on time, after all. They were watching Independence Day. Oh, it's a good movie, you think. Will Smith and, Nerdlinger, whatever his name is. Wrong, Independence Day. They were watching Independence Day, Independent apostrophe S Day, which was a mockbuster, I believe, as it is called, from the same people who brought you such classics as Sharknado and Amityville Haunting. Not Amityville Horror, Amityville Haunting, different movie. Oh god, that movie, not Amityville Haunting, Independent Day. Independent apostrophe S Day. That movie is so freaking bad. The plot makes absolutely no sense. Character motivations make absolutely no sense. And I had to stop watching it because I'm like, this movie it just sucks. Why the hell does a human militia of dudes with shotguns, how do they get past an alien security system and blow up a ship? It doesn't happen. I mean, that's a little bit of spoiler, although it's not quite, because it's not exactly how it went down. I'm kind of paraphrasing it a little bit here, but god damn, it's just like, oh, come on. You gotta... Well, here's the thing. You gotta make a movie somewhat believable. However, you can put in some, you know, fantasy, you can put in some, what is it called? It's not subverting expectations, but suspending your belief. You can suspend your belief a little bit. But it's still gotta make mostly sense. And here's the thing. Independence Day, like the real Independence Day movie, the worst part about that movie, the thing that just gets me every time I watch it, is how the hell does a cable repairman hack a alien computer system by creating a virus in like 4 hours? That doesn't happen. That's not how that works. And I absolutely hate that part about Independence Day. But the actual movie itself is actually pretty enjoyable. You know, because it does a lot of things right. For instance, the fact that a defensive coalition made of Earth forces wouldn't be able to actually take down any alien ship. You know, they're gonna have sufficient technology that they're gonna be basically invulnerable and impervious to all of your attacks. I mean, that's what the movie is frickin' about. How the hell do you get past the alien defense systems, you know? I like that sort of aspect of sci-fi alien space invasion movies. It's like, what the hell are you gonna do? You can't take them out. There's no way, no chance in hell, and yet they've gotta still try to find a way. But, you know what? I don't really know how to address the problem of how do you stop an alien invasion, but I don't think a computer virus is the way to do it. Anyways, it was just like the most garbage movie I've ever seen, and I had to stop watching. I've seen Sharknado. I've seen Ghost Shark. I've not seen Giant Piranha? Mega Piranha? No, yeah, Mega Piranha was the name of the other one made by the same company. Sawtris Films. I even forget what the hell the actual studio was called, but god, it's so bad. I've never seen Independence Day 2. Independence Day Revolution, or whatever the hell it's called. Never actually seen it. I'm not a big movie goer anyway, so, you know, I didn't watch it in theaters, and I don't think it's for like Netflix or anything like that. Ribbiter, hello, welcome. How do you know the hacking is unrealistic? Do you have proof that suggests otherwise? It's just the implication that, like, an alien computer system is going to be in any way, shape, or form compatible with, like, wireless technology, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, you just, you plug and play, you know? Oh, I'm sure if I bring in my LCD monitor, I can just plug it into the alien computer system and just have it display, right? Hold on, I think I got a USB mouse I keep in my bag at all times. Yeah, let me just plug this baby in. Give me Junkin. I would do a Junkin run right now. By the way, I still have no idea what my passive is. By who is asking. Shaka-Cola. I didn't actually look when I was teleporting around the map, but there we go, we got a speed up. What's actually most interesting is that I didn't realize it. Maybe the alien technology is backwards compatible, I like that. I, even right now, do not realize that I have a speed upgrade. If I didn't look, I wouldn't have... I meant to actually pick up the ammo crate and then dodge roll. If I didn't look, I wouldn't have noticed. Maybe that's because I haven't played Gungeon in a couple of days. You know? It's, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to think of, something's popular belief, regardless of popular belief. No, this particular phrase I'm trying to think of here. Oh my god, I'm an idiot today. Look, it's a lazy Thursday, okay? But regardless of popular belief, I don't actually play Gungeon every day. I do take breaks every once in a while. And I guess I'm just not used to the speed of innate zero speed up Gungeon, even on turbo mode, and then I just didn't think about it. I did not realize that we had that speed upgrade. Which is not to say anything about my own skills or lack thereof. It's just that, hey, I didn't notice. So sue me. It's good to be aware of that, though. It's good to be aware that certain dodges are going to be more difficult on certain boss fights, of course. And we will do our best to keep that in mind when we are actually fighting said bosses. Want Junkin, but uses key first like a boss. Because here's the thing. I think you're probably more likely to get a key from breaking a chest than you are to get Sir Junkin from breaking a chest, right? So why not just kind of run the numbers and be like, all right, well, if we're more likely to get a key, let me try to get a key. Spend my keys, and then hopefully that means we have a better chance of getting one. Because I want to open chests. Here's the thing, I can always open up a blue chest and get Junkin. What does that require? A key! I'm trying to play the odds a little bit here. Ugh. My brain right now is just totally and completely and utterly out of it, and I don't know why. Is it because it's a Thursday? Is it because I had a little bit of a caffeinated beverage and now my brain is starting to come down off of that? I don't know. Is it because I haven't played Gungeon in a couple of days and this is a new streaming day for me? I don't freaking know. You know what? Whatever it is what it is. And whatever it is Gungeon time. It's Gungeon time, and I'm gonna hope that we're gonna have a good run. Right now this run is a little bit, I don't know, on autopilot. We have a speed upgrade and just like generically okay guns. Winchester is not anything to, Winchester's rifle is not anything to sneeze at, though. It is a pretty decent weapon, at least for the first couple of floors. It's not gonna get us through the entire floor on its own, but it is a gun. Every goddamn time I do it from the bottom, I get hit. I gotta start just doing it from the top every time. I feel like I have like an 80% chance. I feel like I have like, oh my god. I feel like I have approximately an 80% chance of taking damage whenever I try to make those dodges from the bottom platform to the middle platform, but if I go from the top, it's more like a 20% chance. I've got to actually play that a little bit smarter in the future, I think. Want to know what I like about the Winchester? It shoots slowly enough that you're not going to hit a corpse. If an enemy dies, you're likely to just hit the next enemy that's behind the enemy instead of their corpse when they're slowly disintegrating. I kind of like that. Now, of course, if it did a little bit more damage, it would also be a little bit more appreciative. It ain't no sniper rifle, though. But of course, the reason why you want that sniper rifle is for that wonderful, wonderful possible synergy. Although, I guess there's multiple synergies with sniper rifle. Sniper woof. Bark, bark. You have the 360S scope, diazepam. That's the name of the synergy, not the name of the item, right? No, it's muscle relaxant is the name of the item. There's a lot of good synergies. Yo, secret room? Nope. Gotta check. No, wait, we already found it. Yeah, I blanked just a rando wall and got a little bit lucky. You may call it lucky, I call it good. And lucky. Yo, black chest. It's not wicked, which is wonderful because I did not actually go out and buy a key, which is incredibly dumb. So let's buy the key and open up the black chest and see what we're gonna get. An item that could be horrible if it's Gilded Hydra. It could define the run if it's the Gunther or the clone. Or AK-47 or Skeleton Key. Or if it's Reload Stone, it's just a good active item. If it's Lichy Eye Bullets, it's OP as hell. Well, it's the owl. The owl is okay. I will say the owl makes me want to get Lodestone Amulet, because then the owl will create a little bit of a stunning effect when it blanks and it'll push enemies away, maybe do a little bit more damage. But if we're gonna do that, we might as well buy the Charm Horn because we have no active item, and then steal Lodestone. This way we only spend 30 credits, we get Lodestone, we can steal things in the future, and stealing things might be a little bit important on this run, because if we can stack up a lot of Guan Stones, we're gonna be doing a lot of good damage. Probably should wait on breaking open the chest, but I'm just gonna do it now because I'm lazy, and I'm picking up the HP anyways. But yeah, I think the owl is not half bad. Ideally, we take less damage because of it. If it blanks on room combat, we're gonna get that stun and knockback effect on enemies. But ideally, we would get something like a, well, basically any other amulet or a gold amulet, chaos amulet, frost amulet. Well, I guess those are any other amulets. Admittedly, Lodestone is, it originally was one of the worst amulets, because I don't believe that the amulets used to stun enemies originally when Gungeon first came out. I think that stunning effect on amulets was added in after like one of the updates. It may have been AG&D actually. Because how it works, I believe, is that every amulet applies a short stun, but the Lodestone provides a long stunning effect when it hits an enemy. So the Lodestone is actually really good for crowd control in rooms, because even though it just is knockback up, and you, oh, knockback up, that doesn't do anything. Well, yeah, but it stuns the enemies for like 5 seconds, and that's pretty good. You know, you can combo that with the owl and just have the owl constantly stun enemies, and it's really nice, you know? I enjoy it. By the way, we have plenty of blanks, so we're just gonna blank randomly. We've already found the secret room, but it doesn't matter, because if we find a second secret room, we're gonna be happy. Okay, good enough. Opened up the black chest, destroyed the brown chest. The blue chest we cannot access, so I'd say this is a pretty rad floor, and we're gonna get the hell out of here. What do you say about that, gun? Oh, rad! Blank focused run, get all possible amulets. That is the idea. And it's also an interesting get from a black chest, because here's the thing about the owl. It can define your run. It can give you some substantial advantages, but it could also just be kind of just an item that doesn't really do all that much, you know? I gave a few examples of items in a little bit of a list when I opened up the black chest. Oh, God! Cool! And I think that this is kind of like in between, you know? It's not a reload stone, it's not a... I'm trying to remember. Riddle of Lead, that's one I'm trying to remember the name of for forever. You know, it's not going to define the run. Well, actually, those don't define the run, but it's not going to define the run anyways. But it could be a rather substantial part of the run if we can actually get things that synergize with it. Or that pseudo-synergize with it, aka more amulets. All the amulets! So we can roll into these guys to kill them, because I'm gonna get ready to kill these guys. We could remove all of our curse. Rad. Honestly, I kind of feel like that could be a good idea, but I like killing jammed enemies and getting a lot of extra money from them. Now we only have 3.5 curse right now. That's not a whole lot. Ooh, careful. That's not a whole lot of curse, but maybe in the future we can get some more. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a bad thing. You never know in the Gungeon whether or not that curse is going to save you or kill you. I don't really want to shoot the chest with the rad gun, because it will crack the chest. It's not going to break it, but it will crack it. Rad gun is amazing. Rad gun is fantastic. The only item that I would want to have with rad gun is reload bullets. Rolling reload. Because if I can roll and reload this gun, I never have to worry about frickin' trying to get the rad. It just always is active all the time. And that is GD perfect. As is, you kinda gotta fiddle with it a little bit. Alright, we whacked, but we're on the boss fight anyway, so it doesn't matter. How many keys do we have? We do have 2 keys, so I'm just gonna open up both chests right now. I know we could save the keys and then maybe get some better chests on the next floor, but honestly, like, these are pretty decent quality chests. 2 green chests on the 2nd floor proper. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. You know what's also not bad? Anaconda. I hate that Anaconda actually did get a chance to eat one of the turrets, but I did kind of get myself cornered, which is my bad. So let's do better this time. It was easy. It's almost like if I actually shoot my target correctly, these things die pretty quickly. The most annoying part about the Anaconda, of course, is that freaking golden body segment, which cannot in any way be destroyed, I don't believe. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. Yo, what is with the HP? A little less HP, a little bit more guns, please, game. Good lord. I don't remember seeing cracks. So I guess there's just not gonna be a secret floor for us here. Should we gun munch? Well, could also steal the back. You know what? Actually, I think you steal the backpack, and then honestly, I think you cleanse your curse. It's 5 credits per 1 level of curse, so we basically paid 5 cents for the backpack, and then we've completely cured our curse, so we're not gonna have to worry about, oh, perfect timing. We're not gonna have to worry about being excessively cursed. Now this does mean we're gonna have a little bit less ammo per floor, but I mean, I'm okay with that for the most part right now. Dude, you know what? We'll gun munch. I don't like gun munching the Frost Giant because it is pretty good. However, we do not have a boss killing gun, and we still do not have a boss killing gun, and Trash Cannon is straight up trash. So I'm a little bit worried. A little bit worried going down to the Old King fight with 0 keys and garbage guns. However, we do have Charm Horn, so we can guaranteed buy, you know, a couple of items from the shop on this floor. We're gonna have at least 100 credits, so if we do get to a black market, we can get inside of it. I mean, even just, oh god, right, fucking poison. Even just speaking of the black market, we can get a curse super easily. We can steal a half heart if we need to, if we don't have the money for it. But dude, this is not good. I don't know why I'm using Trash Cannon as a room clearing gun. This is a horrible idea. Yeah, use it on rooms with lots of flying enemies. That sounds absolutely perfect, Abe. Wonderful. You're so good at this game. Also, why is it just me, or is every room in the Abbey just filled with pillars? Pillars everywhere to create more poison for me to step in. I hate it. I will use the ammo in this gun, though. I mean, I gun munched for it. Might as well get my frickin' value out of it. Even if I kind of wait for the poison goop to kill all the enemies, and it takes a million years. Why not get the banner flag? Dear Nunu, here's the thing about the flag. Don't get stuck. I'm just threading the needle with all these shots here. The thing I don't like about the banner is that it doesn't seem to give you a higher chance of getting familiars, or at least for me it doesn't seem like it gives me a higher chance of getting familiars. Maybe technically it does. Maybe technically it is a slightly increased chance, but it doesn't feel reliable. Familiars in Gungeon are good, but they're not like OP or anything like that. I'd much rather just have a good gun, or in the case of the backpack, maybe a couple of active items I can use. You know, I don't value... Jesus. I don't really value familiars doing my damage for me that highly, especially when the familiars tend to not do a very good job in the first place. Now, definitely there's a little bit of... The situation may warrant familiars, the situation may vary. You know, DD20 modifiers make familiars substantially better because familiars are not affected by things like unfriendly fire. They're not affected by things like... oh, I tried to make the dodge, but I hit it a little bit too late. They're not affected by things like unfriendly fire or Blimulon Rancher. So they can, you know, zone control. They can actually do damage when you are not able to do damage, and I do like that. He caught me. Well, no more shop for the rest of the run. Should have bought the key first. It's my bad. And that just goes to show you that the shopkeeper, the primary shopkeeper Bello, he does remember you floor to floor. That can happen. I knew the risks going into it, but I did it a little bit improperly. Should have definitely bought the key first. There's no reason not to. So we're not going to be able to get him on the next floor or the floor after that, which is kind of disappointing. But you know what? All we need is... Oh, fucking this stupid damage. All we need is to find a alternative shop, and we can still steal from them, even if we find a Cursula. Cursula does not remember you floor to floor. Neither does any other shopkeeper except for Bello. Bello's the only one who does. I thought this was a larger room. Just like, I'm taking so much dumb damage on like traps and falling into pits. The enemies aren't hitting me, I'm hitting myself. Oh, quit hitting yourself. Oh, I'll get to work on that. I don't mind that, though. I don't mind that the shopkeeper recognizes you floor to floor, because it means that you can't just steal forever. You know, there is a little bit of risk involved. You know what's actually a little bit annoying is that we didn't get to steal for Curse. So if we do find ourselves a black market, we can't get into it. What about that, huh? Yeah, think about that? Well, I didn't... Well, I kind of did, kind of didn't. Might as well open it. We're going to get another Cinegrace chest at the end of the floor. Right, so occasionally the Guan Stone is going to fire T-pieces. Sure. Red Bright, hello, welcome. The thing you don't like about the banner is that it doesn't make your companions bigger like an Isaac. Good point. Dirnunu says, you've still never found a black market. Well, you'll find one eventually, I'm sure. Black markets are one of those things that are extremely rare, but they're also rare in Isaac, you know? You gotta find yourself a crawl space, and it has to be a crawl space that has a black market in it. That's tough. Tinky 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 tink tink. Alright, Potion of Gun Friendship, Tetraminator. Let's see if this can actually work for us. The thing about the Tetris gun is the Tetris pieces themselves do a little bit of damage on impact, and then each Tetris piece that is on the enemy does a little bit of damage when the line piece explodes. So, even if it doesn't seem like we're doing a whole bunch of damage when we're not getting the line piece should do a whole bunch of damage when it actually lands, because every piece that's attached to the enemy will blow up. So I'm kind of just, you know, waiting on Potion of Gun Friendship, which I think totally works here because this gun, I mean, the damage output is not insane, so anything that can improve it is probably a good thing, huh? Still don't think I've seen... No, I saw the owl blink once. I don't know. Tetris gun is gonna get the job done, it looks like. It should have just barely enough ammo to kill the old king here. And honestly, when I'm able to get the Potion of Gun Friendship active, it does seem like it's doing a decent amount of damage. It takes a little while to actually get the Potion of Gun Friendship charged, but it's getting the job done. Also, I don't know if this was a flawless old king fight. I don't remember taking damage, but I may have. Okay, you know what? Tetris gun can get the job done, at least with Potion of Gun Friendship active at the same time. What is with this HP game? Can you stop it, please? I have far too much HP right now. It's the frickin' Tetris gun plus HP run, I guess. We have 3 HP upgrades, fantastic. Where is this chest? Unfortunately, I do not know where the secret room is. I don't think I could even access it if I did. I would have to light myself on fire, and then after lighting myself on fire, pop armor on the room that has a secret room on it. There might not be a secret room because we did find Brother Alburn's room first, but you know, we can always take a couple of seconds here to just do a quick little search. Do a quick little Google search. No, I do not know where it is. Could it be to the right of this room? I think I took damage on this room, so probably not. No, we definitely found both secret rooms. What was in this secret room? A key, 2 armor, a half heart, and then a chest that contained... something. Right, okay, we've already found both secret rooms. I don't know what I'm thinking then. Freaking my brain is just not focusing on the Gungeon, I suppose, right now. I will say that the Tetris pieces do look awesome when they're strewn about the floor like this. But anyways, nothing out of that Cindergrace chest, which is unfortunate. And are we gonna gun munch? I will. I don't care about Winchester's rifle, and I don't really care about Trash Cannon, and they're both basically out of ammo. We're going down to the 3rd floor after defeating the Abbey, and we have 3 guns. This is a pretty subpar run we've got here, but we're making it work. Luckily, we have the Rad Gun. Rad Gun is at least extremely efficient. Synergy chests are false prophets. Synergy chests gave me Tetris gun, so you know what? I'm not gonna complain about them. They gave me 1 half-decent gun. Had to check to see if this floor we could actually dodge roll into the frickin' bullets, and the answer is no! We cannot dodge roll into a bullet in order to kill him, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We now know. You'd think I would remember that, but honestly, we can dodge roll through the standard bullets, but not the shotgun bullets. Please die. I keep forgetting that the shotgun bullets technically do have a little bit more HP. I don't know why, but I expect them to have the same amount of HP as the other bullets. I don't know why I expect them to have the same HP as the other class of enemies that are similar. You all know exactly why I think that they should have the same amount of HP. Because it kind of makes sense. I mean, here's the thing. Bulletkin, Veteran Bulletkin, Uzi Bulletkins, they all have the same amount of HP. Yeah, the Mutant Shotgunkins have a different amount of HP. I think Ashen Bulletkins and Hell Bulletkins have a different amount of HP, but at least the standard variety have the same. Shroomers definitely have a lot more HP, but they're a special beast on their own. You die last. Another shop, another shop. Ooh, I was hoping for there to be 2 shops. There were not 2 shops. Wish there was a way to pay off my debts to that guy and be like, look, I'm sorry, I won't steal again, I promise. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And have him come back, because right now, we got no keys. I have no way of accessing more keys. I didn't even know I was whacking. Oh no. Got him. Hey, we did get a key. And ammo. Ammo's gonna go to Tetris Gun. Why? Why not? We'll put the ammo on the Tetris Gun. We'll use it combined with the Potion of Gun Friendship to kill the next boss. And maybe that's just gonna be my boss killing gun for a while now. Well, it doesn't matter. We're done anyways. Yo, Sinner Grace. Give me another Guanstone, I dare you. It's the gold amulet. Technically not a synergy. Yo, it's 10 out of freaking 10. Oh my god. Absolutely 10 out of 10. So now, whenever this owl blanks, we get a whole lot of damage, and if the enemy does not die, they will be stunned. Oh, you enemies on this floor are all wrecked! This is one of those situations where if we wanted to, we could probably do like a no-shooting run for the rest of the run. We could probably just let the owl do all the damage. But that's anytime you get a owl plus a gold amulet. You know, we can do that on any other run. Right now, I want to use this Tetris gun. Stand still. I want to see what this Tetris gun can do. Ooh, yeah. Chaos Amulet Elder Blank seems like a pretty damn good idea. Now, I will get rid of Charmhorn right now. We don't have standard shops. And if we don't have standard shops, why not just grab Elder Blank? We get a little bit of curse on top of it. We'll get a lot of money between now and the Forge. And on the Forge, we should have enough money so that we can buy whatever the hell we want. So Charmhorn did a wonderful job. Even though we did get caught on the main shopkeeper, we now have some kick-ass, dope-as-hell blank synergies. He does contact damage when he's in the ground? I had to test it because I actually had no idea. I had no idea he does contact damage when he's in the ground. That's stupid. Alright, let's open the chest. We get Gunzang. Oh, that's a good gun. I will say, for us not having a lot of guns, we have some really good guns right now. But let's try Tetris Gun. We do have some pretty good guns. And honestly, now that I'm using Tetris Gun, I'm like, you know what? The damage output is not that bad. It definitely helps to have Potion of Gun Friendship active, though, because the damage does fall off pretty quickly when you're not using Tetris Gun. Or sorry, Potion of Gun Friendship, that is. Yeah. Potion of Gun Friendship is where it's at. Meanwhile, I get the grass chopper from Sinner Grace Chests says, "By who?" Oh my god, it's more HP. You know what? Give it to me, baby. I haven't had Grass Chopper in a long time. I also have not had a Grass Chopper synergy in a long time. I don't even know what the hell it synergizes with. It's not gonna be in here. It's not gonna be in there, because we already checked. Could be in here. Could be over here. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Off to the next floor. On this weird run where we have 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. We have 10 HP! We've got 10 HP. We could have 12 HP by the end of this run. We could have more, in theory. If we can get a couple more HP upgrades. Get to 10 rads to celebrate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we whacked. Whack. So we'll just use Buzzkill instead, which is fun. If only had Table Tech Blank and Electric Chain Link Saw Blades. That'd be sweet. Ammo. I will put the ammo in the rad gun. It's a good backup gun to have. You know, if all else fails, if we get no good guns or ammo drops for the remainder of the run, we can probably just rely on rad gun to get us through a lot of the forge, a lot of bullet hell. So keeping it at full ammo is actually a pretty good idea. Even though I would love to just use a whole bunch of other weapons, because the other weapons are also fun. What is Orange's passive bonus? So in theory, it's supposed to give you coolness up, but I don't think it actually works properly. Unless they fixed it, but I'm pretty certain that the coolness bonus from the orange doesn't correctly work. Because I've looked it up in the past and it doesn't save properly, I think, so like if you save and reload, you lose it. I could be wrong, but it's been a while since I've looked into it. I think it also just doesn't even apply when you eat the orange, but that might have been fixed a long time ago. I don't know. Use blanks. You know what? I'll use blanks whenever I goddamn well want to, okay? Although I really should, because it's, you know, walk into a room, hit spacebar, kill everything. Why would you be saving and reloading? It happens. But if you can't finish a run. I do like that they added in that save reload feature, but it does break on a lot of things. Up until Farewell to Arms, I think it broke on 7-leaf clover, it broke on amulets, it broke on gun knight armor pieces, and when I say broke, I mean it just didn't work properly with those items. It doesn't work with curse correctly, even to this day, from things like Lament Configurum or starting with 9 curse from the first floor Hero Shrine. It's a lot of stuff that's broken. Man, the owl is so good. The weird thing about the owl, and I haven't noticed it yet, is that there's some rooms where if you just stand in a particular spot in a room, the owl will just blank infinitely. And I don't know what causes that, but it's definitely a funny situation when it happens, because if you abuse it, you can just make the owl blank forever, infinitely, in one spot. It's not what I wanted. Don't break the chest in the back. Especially if you have a hexagon or witch pistol, where you can forcibly change between the owl and the skeleton owl. You can just infinitely switch between the two guns, or between one of the guns and a standard gun, and then just keep having the owl just infinitely blank. Elder Blank is a bracket key. Kind of is. It's a bracket key where the enemies come back. If you can't finish a run, then die as it was destined. Die, die, die! Well, I'll open one. Antibody is more healing, which I guess is thematically appropriate on this run where we have a whole bunch of HP, but I will also play this guy's stupid game and probably fail it because, dude, this gun game version, this one's hard. I don't know how to get this one in the bottom. I also don't know how to get this one over here on the left, but I'll try. What? I was a fraction of a second too late. I don't believe it. Anyways, I'm gonna guess kill pillars. I'm gonna hope kill pillars, and if it's kill pillars, well, you know what? Let's use Tetramino gun. It's not kill pillars, but I'm still gonna use Tetramino gun because why not? Does one of the Tetris pieces apply freezing? I had no idea that Tetris pieces could apply status effects. No, we have Chaos Amulet. I'm an idiot. Of course it was the amulet. Man, Tetris gun. Money roll. Tetris gun is proving that maybe I actually just don't know what the hell I'm talking about in Gungeon, because this has been a fantastic gun. And there's also another shop, which is incredible. We can get Morning Star. Retrash, hello, welcome. Do we want Morning Star? I feel like we don't need it, but I also feel like why not? Because we could just buy the grenade for 54, pop it immediately, buy Morning Star for free as a result of stealing. But we don't really need it. I mean, the weapons that we have are actually kind of cool on their own. So maybe what we should actually do is save our money for the next floor. If we save our money for the next floor on the Forge shop, we're gonna have, you know, maybe 180 credits. We can buy one, maybe two high quality items on the next floor. Because, again, I don't think we need Morning Star. Look at the guns we have. They're actually, you know, pretty freaking decent. I'm just gonna save my money. And it's weird because I don't even want to ditch Potion of Gun Friendship Random Riveter because I want to keep the high damage that we have from it right now. Like, it combined with Tetris Gun is actually making short work of the bosses, and we're not even really spending that much ammo. Not as much as I thought we would spend on these enemies. So I kind of feel like just keeping it. So I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna get the hell out of here, go down to the next floor, and hope that there's some good stuff on the Forge that we can buy. Or steal, you know, because we might be able to find an item that lets us steal on this floor. But I like having these two items that we have right now. Elder Blank has been amazing. Potion of Gun Friendship has been pretty darn good. And I want them both. I haven't been using Potion of Gun Friendship for room clearing because I don't think that's where its true value lies. I think its true value lies on using something like the Tetris gun on it that has seemingly a little bit low DPS and it just makes it better for those boss fights. Dude, knock it off. Or maybe using it against a Revolvent, it seems like a pretty good idea as well. I like using Potion of Gun Friendship against the Revolvent because the Revolvent does not actually get affected by any knockback. And honestly, that's a lot of time when I don't use Potion of Gun Friendship, 99% of the time, it's because I just hate the knockback. It's actual trash. I just despise the fact that the knockback from Potion of Gun Friendship just makes it impossible to actually kill an enemy. Like, oh, I got him! Oh, no, never mind, I don't got him. He's knocked back and out of range. And oh, I'm using a shotgun, and the shotgun doesn't have long range at all. You know, it's kind of just not fun. You know what, let's fight the boss right now, why not? We'll use Rad Gun into Tetris Gun. Remembering, of course, that we have that Elder Blank that we can switch to when Potion of Gun Friendship gets low. I can't switch immediately, because if I switch immediately, Potion of Gun Friendship is cancelled. I have to actually wait for Potion of Gun Friendship to run out, otherwise I lose a little bit of the effect from it. Probably just gonna blank this. Didn't kill him! Very surprising. Man, like, the damage output is so bad when I'm not using Potion of Gun Friendship. You can kind of see that right here, can't you? Like, it took a long time to actually kill just one frickin' Dagger Uzi man. At least against the heart, you know, it's, or against the dragon, it's a little bit more concentrated damage when I've got that Potion of Gun Friendship out. Almost out of ammo. This is not worth using the blank charge on. Okay. Let's see. Milkjug is doing a daily Slay the Spire run, and Shivs are doing 31 damage. Seems like a pretty easy daily if your Shivs are doing that much damage. Not to say that the daily's, you know, not fun, but it seems like a pretty easy daily. What? I guess even combined with Potion of Gun Friendship, that's just barely not enough damage that you can kill the heart just using the one gun. Nah, you can't fight the heart on the dailies. Got a bug bite on my arm. Anyways, we have like a million HP right now. We're gonna move on. And you know what I'm gonna do really quickly? Hold on, where's my rad gun? Drop the rad gun, use Elder Blank, 0 charge, right? So, what is it? The orange gives you coolness? Well, if we have coolness, why does the Elder Blank not have any charge after I use it? Shouldn't coolness give it a little bit of charge like the Potion of Gun Friendship has right now? You know, further proof, in theory, that any coolness that the orange gives you is only when you're holding the orange, not when you actually eat it. Because I think it's HP and a little bit of coolness, right? Well, where's my coolness? Where's my Elder Blank charge? Where'd it go? Maybe it applied for the one floor only and it didn't, you know, transition with me to the next floor. I don't know. But there is definitely some issues with it. There's 3 enemies in this room. If there's only 2, I know that there's one sneaking around. Oh my god. Whack! I'm gonna cool. At least to level 6. Well, we got no keys. And no way of producing creep. Had to double check. Alright. You thought coolness just made it charge faster. Nope, coolness makes it so that when an item is decharged, it'll get up to a certain percent, up to 50% at 10 coolness maximum. Any coolness over 10% does give you other benefits, but not item recharge. Let's use oh god, let's use fucking rad gun. There we go. I knew if I just took a moment, we would get him with the rad gun. I just had to wait for cool. Also, we're definitely gonna have, oh, fuck. I'm sorry? I hate when we freeze enemies before they actually spawn in. We're gonna be able to buy a couple of things from the shop, and we're gonna have enough chests because of this key to open up this chest and one other chest, but we don't have another chest because we blew it up, except there's a blue chest, so I guess we can just get that one, I suppose. So let's move on and open some chests, because why not? That could have been Rube, the green chest I exploded. Well, it could have been. Alright, well, we whacked. We whacked and this enemy is frozen! God, why did... I mean, I understand why it happens, but... fix it! Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it! Fix that damn frost effect. Ammo, we needed this. I'm also gonna take it for the Tetris gun. Why? You know what? I've been having fun using it against bosses, so why not just keep using it against bosses? It's fun. I didn't flip the table fast enough. I mean, that one's on me. I'm not gonna blame the game for that hit of damage. Even Big Red here is not immune to the knockback from Potion of Gun Friendship. I kinda hate it. Out of ammo. Well, okay, you know what? Tetris gun is now full. You gotta like that. Also, you know what we have not seen on this run yet? Damage up. Outside of using Potion of Gun Friendship. Where is my damage upgrades game? I thought I saw him wake up when I walked into the room. I'm like, wait a minute, you moved. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Also, stout bullets. I mean, I guess technically I did say we haven't seen a damage upgrade, and there we go. You know what this means, though? Moonscraper is my new room clearer. And we have 2 keys. I wish we had, you know, gotten the keys before the wicked chest, but that's okay. And we're gonna get the hell out of here. No Rubidine, no Rubidine, at least so far. Dude, Moonscraper is actually a pretty good gun for us right now. Until last week, you thought coolness capped at 10. Yeah, only the effect on your active item caps at 10. Use Rubidine? We'll use Rubidine, but let's actually use the Moonscraper first. Chest and mini-boss? Oops, forgot. It's only a blue chest anyways, I don't care. Should have definitely opened it though. I mean, you don't know, maybe that's gonna be your +1 to bullet. Yo, that was really good. Hey, you never know, maybe we're gonna get 2 chests to drop on this floor, and we're gonna need those keys, and those keys are gonna give us a clone. Yeah, that's right, a clone. That's really what I'm banking on. Moonscraper's a fun gun. Blue chest could have been Rube. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I gotta sneeze again. How unfortunate. Sorry, I should have muted, but I'm lazy. This way. You know what? There we go, we got 1 chest. Oh boy! Ring of Mimic Friendship? Admittedly, this is actually the perfect floor to get it because there's no chests on the floor. So in theory, by picking it up and dropping it, we have a smaller chance of getting it in the future. Seems good to me. Ammo. We're gonna take this for Buzzkill. Please spawn. I've got Potion of Gun Friendship active. I need to do massive damage while you're still on screen. He's transforming. Yo, does this gun get stronger when you bounce the shot? That would be cool. There needs to be more guns that get stronger when you bounce a shot. I only know of 2 off the top of my head. Sling and Shard Shot. Yeah, actually, you know, I only know of those 2. Every other gun, I think, has either equivalent damage or lower damage after it bounces. Actually, I don't think there's any gun that has lower damage after it bounces. It's only when it pierces. Now that I think about it. Does 4 Oob and Buzzkill get bounce damage? You know, I'll let you rephrase the question and then I'll get back to you on that answer. SAA. Ah, good point. SAA does get more damage on a bounce. Oh my lord. Lucky dodge. Ah, thank you, Owl. Just in time. Also, this is the wrong direction, but it's fine. Blank! You find stout bullets often lately. You talking about me? I've picked it up a couple of times in recent memory. It's not bad. I've learned to like it. Not only just because it makes your shots really big, but, you know, for certain weapon combinations, it actually does improve your damage. And honestly, excluding boss fights, a lot of the combat in the game is at a relatively close range. You know, you want to kill, in general, the enemy in Gungeon who has the highest chance of hurting you, and that's usually the enemy that's closest to you. So, you know, it kind of makes sense to me to take stout bullets most of the time. Now, if you're relying on bounces to do a lot of your damage, maybe you don't want it, because the bounces are going to do less damage. If you don't have a beam gun, you probably don't want it, but against, like, these blobs, what do I care? We get a damage upgrade. Against this guy, yeah, I'm sure. You know, the bounces are going to do a little bit less damage, but the main shots are going to do more. Oh my god, the knockback pushed him into me. The knockback is pushing him around so much. Careful. Yo, careful, cowboy. How much more damage does Stout do? The wiki, significantly. Oh, thanks, Wikipedia. I think it's like 1.6 to 1.8 damage, and then when the shots get smaller with Stout bullets, it's like 0.8 damage. But those are very rough numbers, because I honestly don't remember the exact numbers myself. I just know that it's a big damage upgrade up close and a small damage downgrade at range. Because, you know, the game's not going to penalize you too much for being at range. I will say, Mark II does a lot of damage. I'm going to do a little bit more exploration. It's because I want to use my guns, you know? Yeah, I've been using a lot of Moonscraper and bouncing saw blades, but let's use the Rubinine Mark II for a couple minutes, you know? This is our last chance. Thought I had another dodge roll. You know what? Honestly, give me the blank effects. That worked out really well, and there's 2 rooms left. Let's just go do them real quick. The loot is D2 damage to familiar. I do not understand what you've said. Oh, the loot gives your familiars double damage. Yeah, true. I don't think it improves the damage of the owl blank effect, though, because I think that's tied to the gold amulet, not to the owl. I think it's a pretty set value. It's like 70 damage, I want to say, to all enemies. I mean, 70 damage, if that's correct, that's a lot of damage. That's 14 shots with a standard starting pistol, approximately. That's pretty good. Anyways, Tetris gun. Look at the size of these Tetris pieces! Now, unfortunately, they don't stick large. They stick at their normal size. Hopefully that doesn't mean that they're sticking at a damage downgrade at all. Boo. Boo times 2! My dodges are so slow right now. There's the summoning. So one was waiting for it. It's like, when can I use my blank? You know what? Eat my Tetris pieces. Got him. Increases damage 33 to 75%, decreases damage 12.5 to 33%. Why is it at such a large range? That doesn't make any sense to me why something has the damage upgrade, damage downgrade to be at a range. Unless it's random per bullet, but that doesn't make any sense. It's not like a D20 effect, like a Flame Hand that's applied to all of your bullets. We're not gonna have enough ammo in Tetris gun in order to get the kill, but you know what? That's fine. I'm not looking for Tetris gun to be my be-all, end-all in Gungeon right now. His hair looks so weird, doesn't it? It's like he's got this, like, nail mohawk made out of bullets. It's like, it kind of reminds me of the cat claw needles for some reason. It looks so strange, my dude. You know, we need skulls! Alright, we'll blank all 3 of those attacks. Gotcha! Hey, you know what? This is a pretty good run. We ended up having like 12 HP on the run. Started with 3, we got 5 from flawlesses, and then another 4 from just random sources. Very strange. 3 HP upgrades, 1 from the Guanstone, and then 1 from an orange, so technically 4 HP upgrades. Crown of Thorns? Crown of Cat Claw Needles, apparently. I like thinking of it as his hair, though, for some reason. Anyways, yeah, good run. Tetris gun? You know, it shoots slowly. And it doesn't do a whole bunch of damage, but with Potion of Gun Friendship, it's actually doing quite a bit against the bosses. I kind of like this combination. I kind of wish that you could get the Tetris gun to do that much damage on its own, but maybe if you had, you know, some rate of fire increases, like an oiled cylinder, maybe it would be a lot better on bosses without Potion of Gun Friendship. But once I could actually fire a lot of shots, we were doing a lot of damage with Tetris gun. And I think that is one valuable application of Potion of Gun Friendship when you are fighting a boss and you have a subpar boss-killing gun. Because the bosses are not affected by the knockback. You don't have to worry about an enemy getting pushed back and then your stout bullets don't actually do their full damage because the enemy is so far away anymore. Hoot hoot! Anyways, good run! Good guns, for the most part. Although, admittedly, the run really did pick up after the Old King fight. Unfortunately, we didn't get an opportunity to buy a lot of items from the shop or steal because the shopkeeper caught us. I should have definitely bought the key first before stealing the ammo belt. Maybe even just buy the ammo belt because that can happen. You don't want to steal too often. But still a good run. In any case, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. You're on YouTube right now. If you're watching me on YouTube, you don't need to check me out on YouTube, but make sure you're followed and subscribed and all that good jazz, and I'll see you next time.